We will begin. I'd like to call the Desert Sands Unified School District Special Board Meeting of June 27th, 2022 to order at 4:01 p.m. Ms. Porras, would you like to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? Thank you. Roll call. Roll call will reflect that all board members are present, either in person or teleconferencing, except for Ms. Pierce. Cabinet members present are Mr. Aquino and Ms. Fisher. Moving on to item number 4, approval of agenda. Is there a motion to approve the agenda of the special board meeting on June 27, 2022 as listed? Is there a second?
Second, Wendy Jonathan.
It has been moved and seconded to approve today's agenda. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, calls for the question. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? This motion carries. Item number 5, public comment on open session items. We do have one. In accordance with bylaws of the Board 9323, time is reserved for oral communications by members of the Board of Education or by citizens present. Citizens wishing to be heard on agenda items shall have a 3-minute limit and should indicate their intention at this time. In accordance with the law, decisions of the Board cannot be made on any matter not previously published before the Board meeting as indicated in bylaws of the Board 9323.2. I have one. Mr. Duran.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. And I didn't know where the board was going with this, but I would tell you as a citizen, have a lot of concerns about where it seems we've ended up. The thought of 3 board members going between now and possibly the end of December or mid-December is 6 months where if somebody was to get tragically ill or sick or in a car crash, what would happen? And what's the commitment to the community and the children that we serve? So I don't know, obviously, all the ins and outs of it. I don't know if the resignation by Mrs. Jonathan is already finalized and in stone, as they say. I would hope that she would reconsider. I guess that's my plea for here to see, because when you come aboard and you take on these jobs, we understand the commitment that it has on ourselves, our families, and others. I recently, as I've shared with friends, attended a couple retirement parties, some people in the military, and they've been reactivated immediately, right after their retirement parties. What about the commitment that it makes to those families and those that are, serving overseas? And I think that when we do this, I just would hope that this board, and maybe there can be some reconsideration, that, I understand some reconsideration as to their decisions that they've made, because I understand the fact that if you have a health concern, by all means, you've got to take care of it. But I always say health and wealth, those are the only 2 real reasons why you'd have to vacate this position. I was just hoping that, Ms. Jonathan, I know you're hearing, that somehow we get through this thing, because I think we do jeopardize the potential viability of such a great district with the chance that there can only be 2 people at a meeting, and will meetings be held? Appointment process, I think, takes too long. By no means am I suggesting any of that. I'm just hoping people can, as they say, hang fast, hold fast, and get through this year so that the election process can work itself out. But with that being said, thank you so much, and I was happy to be here and see everybody again. And I still think you guys are wonderful and the best team I've ever had the pleasure to work with. Thank you again for your time.
Thank you. Okay, we're moving on to item number 6. We are actually going to take a short recess, about 10 minutes. We will be right back at 10:50. It's 4:05, not 10 o'clock, no. Back at 10 o'clock. It's a long day of summer school. About 10-minute recess, so 4:15, and we'll be right back. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This meeting will need to be adjourned due to a lack of quorum. So this meeting is adjourned at 4:16 p.m. As soon as we can reschedule a meeting, we will post the agenda. Thank you.